scrubs. I'm about to make some soul food. I ain't doing anything fancy, as you know the channel's name. It ain't fancy. It's food. I don't have no collard greens, but what I do have is some pre-washed kale that is turning a little yellow because I meant to use this during the weeks, but I be working and I don't be cooking because, I be sleeping. Anyway, yeah, my hours are different. I'm gonna put this in the pot. It's pre-washed again, but I'm gonna wash it a little bit myself because that's what we do. That's what we do. Okay. It's going a little bit yellow, but the yellow ain't never hurt nobody, okay? So don't fret or be afraid of the little bit of yellow. We can cut, take pieces like this out though. So that's why I'm gonna wash it and stuff and go through it. All right. Okay, now that I have washed my kale in some vinegar water, I am going to cut up and add this onion. I'll come back after that. I'll cut up that onion now. I'm gonna put some garlic in there. I'm gonna cut up these pieces of garlic and put that in there. Okay, the garlic is in there, and now I'm gonna season it with my regular old seasons, and that is usually salt, pepper, onion powder. I may use some them hot chili flakes, because I do like a little spicy cakes in my food. And then I'm gonna put some adobo in there. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna add some water. All right. I didn't think I had it, but I do. I'm gonna add some of this Lowry's in there as well. Like I said, I'm making my greens the way I make my greens. You do your greens the way you do your greens. It ain't fancy, it's food. And over here, we do things the way that we like to do them. You do not have to follow. You do not have to copy. You can do things the way you like to do them, okay? If you want to follow along, you go right ahead. All right, I added the seasonings. I didn't add all the seasonings. I wanted to cook down some before I start adding any salts to it. So this is black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder for right now. I'm looking for my pepper flakes, but what I am going to do is add some bell peppers, some frozen bell peppers. I'm going to be adding some more bell peppers to this. I have some more frozen bell peppers. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be adding right now. After that, yeah, I'm going to put some water in here and let that boil. I'm going to put some foil over this pot because I don't have a cover for it. I lost the cover long ago, but it's still a good pot. So I'm going to keep the pot. Yeah, all right. Let me add some more peppers to this and find my spicy pepper flakes, my red pepper flakes. All right. So I did mix in a little bit of the Lowry's and the adobo. I didn't put too much in there, but just enough to give the water some flavor. I cannot find my red pepper flakes, but that is okay because I got Frank's Red Hot that can go up in there. Yes, I said Frank's Red Hot. Some of you know, some of y'all don't. If you make greens, some of y'all must know. But anyway, so I'm going to leave that like that right now. I'm going to turn this on, let it boil, and then I'm gonna cover it with some foil. All right, so today we're going to be making a 4-course meal. We're going to do some fried chicken wings. We're going to do some candied yams, and we doing the kale instead of the collard greens. And then what we got? So we got candied yams, fried chicken wings, and collard greens. What? Oh, and we're doing a baked macaroni and cheese. We're not going to do a big baked macaroni and cheese. We're going to do a little baked macaroni and cheese. All right? So this is what we got right now. All right. Okay, as you can see, these are the yams. Some of them, they are a bit older. I've had them for a while. So I'm going to cut into them and see if they're still usable. If not, well, whatever. We'll just go with the kale, the mac and cheese, and we'll figure something else out. All right? Let's see if they cut into them, and I'll come back after if they're still usable, and they'll be all cut up and ready to use. I peeled all these, and these are the ones that are still great. And you know what? I've had these for months. I moved here with these, and these still look great. So I'm going to bust them down. I'm going to cut them in halves and quarter them, and I'm going to, cook them here in this cake pan, because I don't keep a lot of dishes in the home to be making all sorts of stuff. I have what I have, and sometimes I buy foil pans, but I'm going to make them in this cake pan. I like to use what I have. You use what you have, too. It ain't fancy. It's food. If it works, it works. All right, so I've cut up all these yams. Look at them. Still good. Praise be. Okay, now I'm going to teach y'all a little trick, because I don't have no brown sugar. So what I prefer to do is, don't mind my sink, I cut up the peels in there. What I like to do is make my own brown sugar. So I'm going to come and I'm going to get a bowl, and we're going to do that. All right, so as I said, we're going to be making our own brown sugar today. And as y'all know, I like to use the sugar replacement Swerve, so I'm going to pour this in. Y'all know we don't do measurements over here, but I want to say this is about 1/3 of a cup, okay? If y'all really need a measurement. And then I'm going to grab the molasses, the blackstrap molasses, all right? All right, and I poured in about a tablespoon of that. And what we're going to do now is get to mixing of this, and that's going to make some brown sugar. As simple as that, honestly. You got granulated white sugar in the cabinet, get you some molasses. You don't never have to make your dang brown sugar go hard again. Do it yourself, all right? Yeah. All right, and now the brown sugar is brown sugar. All right, I'm going to add in a little cinnamon, a lot of cinnamon. I like a lot of cinnamon on mine. All right, and then I have some vanilla pods that I dip in vodka, and that's basically how, vanilla extract is made, if you know. Get you a bottle of some vodka. It don't have to be the best vodka. And get you some vanilla bean pods and put it in there and let it soak. And then there you go. It takes a while for it to soak. So, yeah, but either way, you can still use it. I'm also going to cut open one of them pods, so I'll be back. This is what it looks like when you cut open a vanilla bean pod. Sorry, it's not focused that much. But yeah, I poured all the sugar in, and I poured some more cinnamon on there, and then I'm just going to strip this and put that in there. All right, so I added the vanilla bean on there. You can't really see it because everything's brown. But, excuse me, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And this is just to bring out the sweetness in the potatoes. All right, I'm gonna add a little salt, and I'm also gonna add a little lemon juice. All right, I added about 3 capfuls of lemon juice, and now I'm gonna add about 1.5 cups of water to this, to 2 cups of water, and then I'm gonna cover it in foil, and I'm gonna put it in the oven. All right, I covered it in foil, and I put a little hole in the top just so it can vent. All right, and I'm gonna put this on the middle rack. It's at 400 right now. Don't ever ask me no time about nothing, because I don't know. I don't know how long nothing goes in nowhere. I don't know how long nothing sits on the stove, because I don't keep track of the time. Now I'm gonna tell you, I probably started cooking. Lord, don't get me to lying. But yeah, I came in here, let's just say I started at 5. Right now it is 5:51. All right. And I'll let you know the time when I'm done cooking everything. How about that? All right. Oh, and let's check on our kale. Let's see what we got going on in there. Hey. All right. Good stuff. I'm gonna just poke it around and see how tender everything is getting. Taste the water to see if I need to add any more seasonings to it. What matters most to me is if it's soft. If the middle is soft, that's great. The spine of this, let's taste it. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna empty some of this water out and I'm gonna add some more seasoning. Damn, that's good. I emptied out some of that pot liquor. And now I'm gonna add a little more of this Lowry's. And then this is lower sodium, 25% less sodium. So I don't know how much that was. Not even a tablespoon. Not even. I know it looks like it's a lot, but it's really not. And this is some of the adobo. So I want to say that's about of seasoning. Like I said, I don't be measuring, but I can measure with my eyes, and that is about 1 tablespoon of the Lowry's and 1 teaspoon of the Lowry's and 1 teaspoon of the adobo. And I'm gonna stir this up. I came back behind and added some Frank's Red Hot. So, you know, I'm gonna just let this sit. It's good to go, honestly. I'm just let it sit like on low so it stays hot. But yeah, this is good to go. Started on this mac and cheese. I spoke before the recording. But anyway, what I was saying, I'm gonna get to starting on this mac and cheese. What I have here is some penne pasta. I love to use elbow pasta, but this is the pasta that I have, and I have it in abundance, so I'm gonna use it. Again, it ain't fancy, it's food, okay? What you got is what you use. I'm gonna use the rest of this box. There was about 2 cups of pasta in there. So I'm gonna add some water and I'm gonna put it to boil. I'm gonna salt my water. I'm gonna salt it now, so I don't have to. And I'll show you. And you want to keep this water salty. Yes, I understand a lot of salt ain't good. That's enough. All right, because it's just gonna all get. I'm not gonna be really adding any more salt to this macaroni and cheese, to be honest with you. So I even have unsalted butter. So I'm gonna put this in the water and I'm gonna let this boil, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna make our cheese roux. Okay. I boiled this to the al dente point because it'll cook the rest in the cheese sauce and stuff, and I don't want it to be soggy. Okay. So that's just the boiled pasta, and we'll be back. I am going to grease up this bread pan where I'll be baking the macaroni. I'm going to coat it in butter. Even though it is non-stick, I still want to coat it in butter. Just easier to pull out. Okay, so this is the pot that I'm going to be, cooking the cheese sauce in. I have an onion here. And I'm going to cube slice the top of that and put it in the pot, okay? And then I'll be back. And what I meant by cube slicing is I score the top of the onion both ways, and then I just start slicing off sideways. That way I don't have to cut up the onion all over the counter. And this is what that looks like, if you were wondering. So I've added my tablespoon of butter to the pot, and I will be adding that's enough. That's enough of flour. I haven't turned this on yet. I'm gonna do that now. Okay. As you can see, the butter has melted, and I'm just going to stir that around. Okay. I'm going to turn that down because it can get hot very fast and burn. I'm going to add in my milk gradually. So we'll let that thicken up. As I go, I'm scraping the bottom so it doesn't burn. You can hear that, right? All the bits getting stuck to the bottom. Look how fast it's thickened up. Alright. Now, I'm not going to do every process with you because there's only 5 minutes left of recording. So, I want to save some of that for the fried chicken. So I'm going to pause now. Okay, so I'm not going to record every process with you, but I will tell you what the process is. I'm going to add some black pepper to this, and I'm going to add some of these cheeses. What cheeses do I have here? I have some cheddar cheese, some Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella, and I have some American cheese. And that's all going to be stirred into this, okay? Okay, I've added a good portion of the cheddar, 2 slices of American, and about 2 ounces of the cream cheese. I've added some onion and garlic powder. Since I want to show you what I'm doing, I've decided that I'll delete some stuff on here to make space if I need to. But okay, so the pasta was still sitting in that pasta water. It's still at an al dente level. I'll just throw this down in there. And we could use some of that pasta water. Okay. Nice. Cheesy sauce. Now, I'm gonna sprinkle some of the palm on here. Oh, you can see that. Sprinkle some of the mozzarella. Nope, didn't open it. And then I'm going to lay down some of these cheddar cheese. Okay. And then I'm going to come in back here. Come in with our cheese sauce. And then I'm going to repeat. And that's that. Now this part, like I added cheese on top and all that stuff, but some people like to add an egg. Some people don't. I'm gonna add an egg. That's just me. You ain't gotta do this, but I am. Alright. I'm gonna put this in the oven and bake. And no, it's not gonna set like that. You let it get down in there, okay? You'll see. So, I just wanted to show y'all a lot of, what a lot of common sense folks don't seem to have is that us people who wash our chicken, we use a basin to do it, and you know, we don't cross-contaminate anything because there's a thing called bleach Now, you don't have to wash your chicken, but like my fruits and veggies, I'm gonna wash my chicken, okay? People been handling it. It's been going around. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if none of this dropped on the floor in the butchery, okay? Yes, you heat it up. Yeah, that's fine, cool. But we gonna wash our chicken over here. So what I have this soaking in is a little vinegar and a little lemon juice with some water. All right. So what I'm doing now is making the flour base to coat my chicken in. That's flour. This is a little cornstarch. All right. I don't add too much cornstarch. Just enough. Just enough. I'm pulling out whatever's in the cabinet and I'm putting it in there. Okay. That was garlic. This is onion. This is oregano. Black pepper. A little bit of Lowry's. Oh, yeah, the red pepper flakes at. There they are. It was hiding in the back. Red pepper flakes. What else we got? A little paprika, because why not? Why not? Oh, she empty. Here. I'm gonna add some of these Korean style red pepper flakes. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna add some adobo. Sazon. What else we got? What else we got? I guess we can. Why not? A little bit. Just a little bit of lemon pepper. Alright, and then I'm gonna get some thyme. And I don't use egg batter or whatever the hell else anybody uses to fry their chicken. I literally pull it from the water that it been soaking in. And this is how we gonna do this. Since I got one hand, I'm gonna maneuver it. I like to keep my chicken tips. And when we do that, I'm just using my pinky. That's not gonna touch the phone. Okay, we do that, but we coat it first. You got one hand for frying. Okay, that one hand gets messy. All right, that one hand gets all messy, but the one that I got on the phone, that stays. So I'm gonna come back. Okay, so this is that's what it looks like. That's candied yams. That's a chicken frying. I'm gonna come back with a plate. Chicken's almost done frying. I got this watermelon. I'm gonna cut this in half and I'm gonna blend it up and make me a little bit of watermelon lemonade. All right. And that concludes another episode of